everybody. Welcome to video number 2. I've gone ahead and moved over to first 2. So just note that I'm on a desktop at this time. You might have some slight differences on your iPhone or Android device. So when you first log in, this will be the page that you land on. This will be the shift board. As far as scheduling times for the week, we're going to go over to scheduling, and we're going to go over to my shifts. I'm going to talk about current requirements. So for line personnel who are in operations, either activers or is required that personnel log their times for the upcoming week by the preceding Saturday at 1700. For example, we're currently at the end of the week, which is going to be the week of December 28th from January 3rd. This upcoming week will be January 4th through the 10th. It's required that you guys would have your times in by 1700 on January 3rd for this week of the 4th through the 10th. So let's say, for example, I wanted to mark myself unavailable. So for unavailabilities, we can go and click the big red or big white box. We do have to put our parameters between 8 a.m. and 8 a.m. So this is for unavailabilities. I know that I work this day and set as unavailable. I know that I'll be out of town, and we can do actual multiple selection. I know I'll be out of town the 7th and 8th, and I'll also be out of town for work on the 10th. Once we get those days, I'll click done, and I'll do the same thing, 8 a.m. to 8 a.m., and we're unavailable. Let's say that I wanted to do an overnight on Monday the 5th. I would not click the white box. I would go to the calendar, go to shift board. I'd go to my area. So we're going to go to on station. We're going to go to the top or most accessible box. We're going to click the little blue guy. And we can either sign up for the full 24-hour shift, but in this scenario, I want to do an overnight. So what I would do is scroll over to 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. and click sign up. And then supervisors, so company officers, as well as the EMS lieutenants and any chief level officers can approve these. So I would see this. Whoever's on duty would make sure that you're there and hit approve. Currently, I have the settings where you'll get a reminder 24 hours before your shift. So we've signed up for a shift. Now it'll go back to my shifts. We can actually see the shift that I signed up for. Now, let's say, I don't want to see my shifts. I would unselect you, and then you'll see select users under users. Let's say you want to see personnel from B shift and what they're signing up for. We'll make sure this is unselected. Everything else is blank. We'll click B shift. We'll click search. So we can see my shift, and we can see Tiana's and Karina's shifts because they're on B shift. If we want to see A shifts as well, we can click their box. We can see B shift's personnel and where they signed up to. If you also want to add any staff officers, that's going to be the EMS lieutenants, call chief, any company officers. You can click all of them and deselect these, click search. You can see where the paid guys are at as well. Go ahead and clear all these. Let's say that you want to see if there's any engineers, if you need any specific training. You would make sure everything else is unselected at this time. And let's say you're working on an engineer task book, you want to see where the other engineers are signed up. You can click qualifiers. That has to do with certification, where they are in the department. We can do another search. You can see that Chief is qualified to sign up on EMS task book, so is Cole, so is myself. I'm unavailable. Richard, anybody who has the qualifier for engineer would be showing up on these days. If you have to change any times, just make sure you communicate with your shift lead, and we'll talk about communication in the next video. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.